Good morning, everybody. Behind the Badge, we're coming to you live this morning from the Central Fire Station. Now, we all love our firefighters. We all love our policemen. We all love our first responders. But until yesterday, I got to be honest with you, as long as I've been doing this, I had no idea the trauma, the things that these guys and gals see on a regular basis. So I wanted you to hear firsthand as they share their hearts on the trauma that they see all too often.
How many have made at least 10? How many have made at least 15? At least 20? At least 25? At least 30? How many people have no idea how many shootings they've made in their career?
Pediatrics, seeing them hurt, suicides. Those are the ones that seem to stick in your head. The images, you can't escape it.
Shreveport is probably one of the most exposed fire departments you can get.
There's probably going to be gunshot wounds, gunshot trauma. Not only affecting that person, but the family, the bystanders, even the EMS personnel working on them.
I always knew I wanted to do this job, but I didn't think I underestimated the mental aspect of this job, of what we will see.
How many people have made traumatic incidents with children under 5 years old?
One of the toughest things to see is, living situations for kids and stuff. Kids getting neglected and, families not looking out for people they're supposed to. I mean, things like trash, things like bugs, things like guns, drugs, alcohol, anything.
How many people have made at least 5 suicides? How many people have no idea how many suicides you've made in your career?
It's not a quick fix. It's a long term. So you can say it's chronic.
How many people have no idea how many codes you've worked since you've been on the job?
Look at many gory pictures or videos, but that will never supersede the actually being there. It made me really appreciate life itself, because you can be here 1 minute and the next minute, you're gone.
You see the worst of the worst, and you do take it home. There's times that the only people that will ever understand you are the guys that are in this room.
It is an incredible thing. Until yesterday, Michael Purser, I did not realize the trauma that these guys see on a regular basis. You saw it, 33 years on the force as a firefighter. Why is your role now as a chaplain so important?
Rick, the only reason I'm here today is because of Jesus Christ and a chaplain by the name of Darrell Tuberville.
Yes.
April the 19th of 1995, I went into hospital with critical incident stress, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts. The doctor told me I'd never finish my career in the fire service. The doctor had no idea who I serve, because the God I serve is bigger than all those things. And I made it my promise then that I would try to make sure nobody else went where I went.
And that's what you do.
That's what
practically on a daily basis. You visit the sick, but when these guys are going through the trauma, the PTSD that we talk so much about, that's your job. That's your role.
That's right. We
try to minister to them.
We try to prevent that by carrying out those things, by venting those things, by talking about them.
Right.
So they don't fester and grow.
Yeah, I loved your analogy. It's like garbage in. Unless you somehow get it out, it will fester and become deadly in some cases. Anyway, that's what we're going to be talking about all morning long. Central Fire Station with Michael Purser, who's the chaplain now. By the way, volunteer.
That's right.
Nobody pays you to do this. Then why?
The chaplain's program is strictly volunteer.
Why are you here? Why are you doing this?
The hands and feet of Jesus. That's what we're supposed to do.
Amen.
And taking care of those.
Amen. Gotta love them, Nate, the great work that they do. But I'll tell you, buddy, until yesterday, I had no really true conception of what they see, the trauma. And you can imagine what you see in 33 years. We had young guys that have seen it, just been on the force for 3 or 4 months, and they have seen terrible things. So God bless them. Behind the Badge coming back to you, brother.